Hello everyone and welcome. I am your host Jitsuko Toshiro, bringing you the latest updates and trading education here in the cryptocurrency markets. So today we'll be talking about bullish divergence, but before we do that, I want you guys to go ahead and check me out on Twitter. Here's my tag, and go ahead and follow me. And if you like my YouTube videos, please subscribe to the channel and like my videos. So the way I like to do this, especially when it comes to trading education, is I like to talk shop and I like to replay the scenarios and basically sit with you guys and act like we are trading together and how I would look for a specific setup. I hope you guys find this helpful. If you do, please just like this video and comment down below. So a few tools that I'm going to use for this bullish divergence. Number one is going to be this RSI. So as you can see here, the RSI is basically a relative strength index that tells you the amount of buyers to sellers. And we have our RSI is evaluated from 0 to 100. We have the top of the band, or also known as the overbought area, at the 70 mark, and I marked it with red dots. And if we go above that, then we are overbought. And then I have our oversold area, which is our green area, and this is going to be around the 30 mark, and anything below that is oversold. And so that's how you establish the local top and bottom of an RSI. You don't really have to use this RSI. There are different ones available to you. Just know that there's a top and there's a bottom of them. And let's go ahead and get started. So this is the Bitcoin chart when it was trading back at 20,000. This is before the FTX debacle. So I'm pretty sure you know what's going to happen next. Now, the thing with bullish divergences is they're a great setup for a local bottom. That doesn't mean that it is the bottom for the next bull market, but it will tell you that there will be some relief in the market. Now, boom, we had our huge FTX sell-off. This is about a 30% move to the downside, and everyone wants to catch the bottom. Now, I wouldn't recommend trying to catch the bottom in the middle of it selling off. The reason being is because you can actually just head lower, and you're not using your tools for your advantage, which is the RSI. So let's take a look at what happens next. Now, you might be asking, what is a bullish divergence? Well, let me go ahead and point you guys to this article from cryptopotato.com. I'll leave a link in the description, but basically what it means is the price is moving lower, so you're making lower lows, and the relative strength index is building higher lows. So let's go ahead and watch that play out here. Now, with the price on Bitcoin, we are trading, kind of horizontally here. So I wouldn't really actually long anything just yet. I would be patient. Now we have a red day. So these are daily candles, by the way. So I would actually be patient this whole time. I wouldn't really trade. If you have watched my videos in the past, I'm a very patient trader. I would rather just wait and look for something beautiful for a setup, and then I would long. So as you can see here, we are making higher lows, but unfortunately the RSI isn't really giving us anything to basically long. So you got to be patient. You can't really trade this yet. It could even be potentially a bear flag that will head to the downside. So there's nothing that you can trade just yet. So you got to be patient. Now we're letting it play through. Aha, now we have a hint. If you look at the price action, and let me actually zoom in a bit, you can see that we made a lower low. Remember, that was one of the rule of thumbs for a bullish divergence, is the price action is moving lower. So it's not a really big lower low, but it is enough for you to say there might be a chance that this is a bullish divergence. One more thing I would like to point out on the RSI is we don't have confirmation yet. What do I mean by that? So what I want the RSI to do is I want it to come down, and I want a higher low, obviously. So we're right here. We're waiting for the price action to make this RSI, the relative strength index, pop back up. If it does pop back up, that's a good sign that the price action will move up. So let's go ahead and see what happens next. And I'm going to press play here. We get a green day. We get a relative strength index that confirms that we do have a bullish divergence. The reason why I say it's bullish is because we have a lower low and a higher low on the RSI. So there is a divergence. There's a discrepancy between the price action and the relative strength index, which means that we do have potential for this to play out. So I would technically long in this area on the daily close, so 16,200. Now, for the trade itself, I would establish my resistance. So this is my take profit area 1. And then here's another good area of resistance right here, maybe this 18.1. And so I would say, hey, let me take about half profits here, or the full thing here. So the move would be a 4% move. That's a pretty decent chunk of cash. And then if you go even higher, that's around 10%. So this is a really good setup. You have a bullish divergence on the RSI, and you have a great setup here. You have confirmation on this daily candle closing green and basically almost engulfing that red candle. So let's watch this thing play out. Now, I want to point out one more thing. You can see that we are consolidating here and we're not really heading lower. This consolidation is bullish. You see that move to the upside, and we're consolidating once again under the resistance, and that might be another setup for more upside. Now, technically, I don't think I would have actually, in retrospect, would have longed. That's about it for that. I wouldn't really long anything along these lines, right? My long would be way down here. Another thing I like to point out is if you follow me on Twitter, I actually pull profits pretty quick. I would have pulled them out here or even down here, you know? So that's just one thing I'd like to point out. That is my style of trading. I'd rather just be in and out quick. We did have that bullish divergence play out to the upside. I hope you guys learned something new today. If you guys find these videos helpful, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and also follow me on Twitter. I do upload directly to Twitter, but my videos can get lost there, so YouTube is a nice way to keep it organized. If you find these trading education videos helpful, please let me know in the comments down below and share it with your loved ones. Stay safe trading and good luck. Today we learned how to trade a bullish divergence. Thank you.